Well, yes, and also you can still rely on these career services even after you finish studying. If you're having some difficulty finding some jobs, you can just get in touch with the career service and say, okay, what am I doing wrong? I'm not getting interviews. Can you look at my CV? Can you suggest a different way I can market myself? And they'll still be doing that for you after you've graduated. Well, also, some people are coming for different reasons. Some people are planning on doing a whole undergraduate study in the UK. Some people want a master's. Some people may be thinking about doing a short course. If you were to come to the university for a semester abroad, study abroad program as we call it, that gives you 1 semester of the practical taught lessons, but also you could use this opportunity to broaden your career profile by doing some work in the UK at the same time. That way you're not committing to doing your whole education in the UK, but you're having a taste of life and putting yourself in that situation to see if it's something you might like to do again in the future. Obviously, as well as the summer school, we have as well as the study abroad, there's a summer school. You could just come for some months in the summer. When we say summer, I mean winter for you. So, you could always come and have a bit of time studying in the UK without committing too much because it's a short course. And then you're going to gain some practical skills. And again, you can still think about doing some volunteering or some work. As I said, English for business you can do, presentation skills in English. Well, that's something that I'm sure a lot of people would like to think about, because if you're thinking of coming to study in the UK, if you're here listening to me, I'm sure you have a good English. But having a good English and also standing up and doing a presentation in English, I'm sure you can think, okay, these are 2 different things. So why not think about doing a course in learning how to make presentations in English and just developing that skill a little bit more? Okay, we also have some partnerships, and we have partnerships through the scholarships office with Global Universidades, which is really good because we have a scholarship where a Brazilian student can come and do a master's in the UK, in Westminster, and they can do a subject which is relevant to them if they're involved in a media course. When they return to Brazil, they will have a 1 year's paid internship at Global, in whatever area they're specified in. So that way you combine a master's in the UK with the security of a year's placement in such a big company when you come back to Brazil. We also have a partnership with Santander universities that provide also some help with scholarships, but also some opportunities for internships and to be involved in things that may interest them. We have some Santander Formula scholarships. Sometimes they invite the scholarship holders to Formula One events, which is obviously quite exciting if you like that. Okay, and you have as I was talking about before, you have the support after you graduate. The careers team can provide you with e-mentoring. If you're having a bad time finding what you really want to do, then they'll be able to help you and guide you online. During the university, you can, when you've graduated, you can still get back in touch with your professors. A lot of people form quite a good relationship with the professors, and they'll be able to help them in an educational and work way. We have a really strong alumni team in UK universities, so the alumni team will help you, will guide you, will let you know of opportunities that may be relevant to you. There's a little picture of some students having a great time. So there we go. Work opportunities after study. Well, I have to be very careful when I talk about work visas, because you can get in trouble if you give wrong information, and it changes a lot. But what I can tell you is, for most current information, you should speak to the British Council, or you should look on the UK Border Agency's website. Yes, I've put the links there. Good. But what I can tell you briefly is that I believe the changes are going to mean that someone who studied in the UK, an international student, can still take time to work after their studies if they apply for a Tier 2 visa. They obviously must be able to show that they're doing a graduate level job, which I'm sure that's what everyone wants to do anyway. Minimum salary, well, of course, we wouldn't have it any other way. Or I say at least minimum salary, sorry. And the employer has to be Tier 2 licensed, and you have to successfully complete your course, which I'm sure everyone would plan to do anyway. If you want to note down any of these links, you can find out about visas at the link at the top, and you can find out about working after studies. So I'll just give you a minute to note those down. But you can also, come and see me at the stand afterwards, and I will help you with those links. Okay? Can I move it, or does everyone still need it? Okay, we've... Do you need the other one? Yeah. Vamos voltar para primeiro. No, primeiro não, para esse. Sorry. Okay, so we'll just let you note these down. Tell me when we're good to move on. Okay, now we can go. Okay, this is a picture of our business school, our School of Business and Architecture at Westminster. Obviously, everything I'm saying can apply to all UK universities, but automatically I give examples from Westminster. Okay, opportunities back in Brazil. Well, I think a lot of what I'm saying now I've covered in previous slides, but you're coming back, and you have a level of English which you use practically. It's not just learnt theoretically, as you may have had before you've gone to England. You would have international experience, cross-cultural global knowledge. Those are the kind of words that employers like to hear. If you've taken advantage of volunteering, work experience, networking opportunities, you may come back with a portfolio full of contacts that you can get in touch with. London particularly is such an international city. You have so many international companies there that you really don't have to restrict yourself to British companies if that's not what you want. And most importantly, you have the skills and experience that a global employer wants. Someone may ask me about statistics, how many people coming back are getting jobs. To be honest, I can't really tell you that, because a lot of our statistics and destination surveys after graduation are very much UK focused. Maybe we can change that and get some more statistics, but I think from speaking to people that have graduated, they really do tend to go into high-powered, interesting jobs. People aren't coming back to Brazil and, staying at home with mum and dad. People are getting out there and developing themselves and their careers. As I was saying, I can't give you statistics, but why not get online, get on the Facebook, get on Twitter, get on all the social media sites, find someone who did the course that you want to do in the university that you want to go to, and ask them what they're doing now, ask them what they recommend, or how they found the market. And I think that'll answer a lot of your questions about jobs and working post-study. Obviously, a lot of times coming back after studying in the UK can make a big difference to the level of salary you're receiving in your job back home. What our graduates say. Okay, vamos falar em português para variar pouquinho. Eu vou chamar a Alex aqui para falar com vocês.